Hi Sophia, it's Aunty Kath here. I'm doing what you asked me to do, and I'm going to do a little makeup tutorial. Not that I'm an expert at makeup, but what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to maybe show you what I do during the day. So what I would firstly do is I'd probably wipe my face with a face wipe, but I've already done that this morning. So I won't do that procedure. So I'll show you what I do next. I'm going to put my fringe back, which you can see, like that. And then I normally put some moisturizer on once I've cleaned my face. So I just use, it's called a Simple, and it's not very expensive, but it's really good and really recommended. It's just a simple replenishing rich moisturizer. So I'm going to put that on. I don't use anything fancy. Might hear a little bit of a squidgy noise. Oh, come on, get out. It's coming out. Oh, pump. Oh. There we go. Let's see if it's right. I'll probably use about that much. See? And then I'll just blend it in before I put my makeup on. It's always important that you put a bit of moisturiser on, because it makes your makeup, oh, I think I probably put too much on. Look like a snowman. Makes your makeup go on a little bit smoother. Make sure I do my forehead as well. I think the problem is I've got a little bit of the moisturiser on. So what I'm going to do is I'll work that in a little bit, and then I'll switch the video off, and then I'll come back when it's soaked in. Or I could sing you a little song, couldn't I, really, to keep you happy while you're busy working and your mum's saying that you're working really hard on George's Marvellous Medicine. So I could sing, just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, go down. Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. I'm sure George could probably sing better than me, and I know you certainly could. There you go. So I'll put my moisturiser on, because you should always do that. It just makes the makeup go on a little easier. Now this is just a quick daytime makeup I'm putting on, because I'll tell you afterwards what I'd normally do if I go out in the evening. I'll just leave that a minute while I show you what I'm going to use. Right, so for my foundation I'm going to use a Maybelline. It's called a Radiant Liquid Foundation, and this has got hyaluronic acid in, which is very good for your skin, and it also got some collagen in, which when you're an older lady like me, well, look, I'm not that old really, it helps. And this one is Natural Ivory, but I normally use one called Sand, but I've got Natural Ivory today, so I'm going to use that. And then I don't really buy expensive makeup. That's probably about £8, which is not bad for a foundation. And then I will use a blush, which again is by Collection, which is not an expensive blusher. That's probably a couple of pounds, £3 I would think. And then I normally use an eyeshadow, which is from the pound shop. So you know what I'm like, your Aunty Kath, the real bargain hunter. So that's from the pound shop. And then I also use a little bit of, it's like a highlighter. And that one is actually from Mercadona in Spain, that one. And that's made by a company called Delaplus, that one. And then I've only got one brush, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And then I'll use a lipstick, and if I want my lipstick to last all day, I'll use this Superstay 24 hour, which is a Maybelline one, and I think your Nana uses this as well, and this is number 340. And I'll normally use that one in the evening, the 340, and if in the daytime I'll use a number 185 for the day. So that's that one. And for under my eyes, because I like a bit of eyeliner, I like something that doesn't smudge or is a bit waterproof, because my eyes tend to water a lot. So again, I'll use Maybelline. I like Maybelline products, and that comes in a little pot. I'll show you that later, with a brush and then a smudger at the end. And then a cheapo eyeliner I've got is made, I buy it in Wilko, and it's made by Essence, and it's a long lasting one, and sometimes I'll use that one, and that one's good to use on the inner part of your eye, like your waterline. So my face is ready now. I've used my moisturizer. I'll put that away, and I'll do my foundation. Now you'll notice that I don't use any brushes, because the old-fashioned way was to use these, your digits, your fingers. So I don't buy any brushes, I don't buy any sponges, I don't buy anything like that. I use one brush, and you see when I use that in a minute. Mainly, the only brush I use is to sweep the floor. So there we go. So I'll get my foundation, and I'll just dot it on the back of my hand. See? That's what I normally do. And then I'll put some there, some there, some there, some there, a bit there, and a bit there. Now, I just use my fingers to blend it all in. But I do make sure I go down past my neck there, just to blend that in towards the bottom. So, and then I tend to do just above my eyes there, so that if I put eyeshadow on, at least I've got some colour above. So you notice no brushes, just fingers, and I've been doing this for since I started using makeup when I was 16. So you work out the maths. I was 16 and now I'm 66. So you should be shouting out now, Sophia, how many years that is I've been doing my makeup with my fingers. No expensive brushes. And you might say, oh, I can tell, Aunty Kath, you do it with your fingers, because it looks a mess. Well, I hope it doesn't. I hope I don't look a mess. Got a bit more left, which I might not use at all, so I give it on top of my lips. So it looks quite nice. So it's not like a heavy foundation, and you might not do it this way, Sophia. When you get a bit older, you probably use all fancy brushes, but I wasn't brought up with them. He didn't make them then when I was doing my makeup. So that's that. I've got a little bit left, so I'll just rub that into my hands. There we go. And then the next thing I do, ooh, look at me. What do you think? With foundation, do you like it? It's an easy light one if you look at it. The next thing I do is I put my blusher on. Here it is again. It's called Trouble. A bit like me, a bit like you. Trouble, trouble, trouble. And then again, I use my finger, and I just go. I tend to know where it goes because I've been doing it for so long. Just what kind of. Who's that smile from Mr. Bacon? That bacon smile. What was his name? The baker. So you show the apples of your cheeks, but I roughly know where it goes. Put it there. And then I do a little bit down my nose as well. I do a little bit down my nose. And this is the only time I use a brush. So I've just had this blusher brush for a long, had that for a long time. Got that from H&M. I just brush it, take it off as well, because I don't need a lot more. And then I just brush it in like that. And then I brush it up my cheekbones like that. Along my chin, in again down there, and down there, the cheekbones. And then sometimes I just rub it across my forehead like that. So I'm quite low maintenance really. It doesn't cost a lot to run me. I think this whole makeup would probably cost about 20 something pounds. Not a lot compared to some people pay that just for a foundation. Right, next is my little highlighter, which I got from Spain. And then fingers again, see? And I get a little bit of that on my finger. And rub a little bit down my nose like that. Make sure I'm not too... Then I put a little bit on, that's called the Cupid's bow. Just when I put my lippy on, it looks... Sometimes I'll rub a little bit on my lips, just to give them a little shine. Might as well give you a kiss while I'm here. It's for you, Sophia. Love you lots. And then I'll put a little bit in between my eyes there. Can you see? I'll put a dot, because if you put a dot of shine there, it kind of opens your eyes up. Or so I've been told. Right, and then I'll do the same on the other side. And you see, just putting it under. A little dot in the middle. Now, as I say, this is what I would do during the day. For the evening, I would wear a different foundation, probably a more expensive one. But I'm just doing a daytime. And then there's my eyeshadows. Now I'm only going to use one. And it's like a purpley one, because with having greenish eyes, it says the purple brings out the colour of your eyes. And I do use a little, it's like a little sponge really. And then I just put my eyeshadow on there. I don't tend to put it up above my eye. If I go out in the evening, sometimes I will put something shiny. And I've got another shiny colour next to it really if I wanted to. But because I'm just doing something for the day, so I'll have this on when I tell my story. I just tend to, I think our Isabel might have this eyeshadow as well, because the pound shop do it in a few colours. You always get two. But I buy my own little sponges. Sometimes in the evening as well, I might put a line at the top of my lash line there. But today I'm just doing that for you. Do I look better already? Hopefully. I always put my brush just back in there. So that's that one. And then I'll do my line under my eye. Now I'll use, sometimes I use this, but today I'll use this one because I can show you it. And this is Maybelline again. And it's like a little pot of black. And this one I haven't, so I just dip my little brush in, take the excess off it. Whoop, got a little bit too much there in a way. Hang on, I'll get that. And then I'll just do my line, make sure I've got a point on my brush. I'll just do a line under my eye, just like that. Sometimes I'll put some eyeshadow under as well, just to soften it. And I can smudge it if I, oh, gone a bit haywire there. Again, I'll just use my finger. Anyone posher than me would probably use a cotton ball, but I don't do any fancy tricks. Right, that's that. Now I could smudge it a little bit. I don't normally, but I could do, because that's what that end brush is for. And this serves as a dual purpose, because once I've smudged it a bit, I can then put what's left a little bit on my eyebrows, just like that. Right. So actually I'm nearly ready for the day. The top just goes back on, and then I'll do my lipstick. Now sometimes I just use a pencil and do lipstick. So if I am, I'll do a liner. I'll do a line there. Then to make your lips, to put it on easier, I'll make a cross. One there and one there, like a cross line. And then that shows me that I need to join that up. I'll join that up there. And then I'll join that there. So that's an easy daytime makeup. Very easy one. I'll take my hair out now. Maybe show you, and I might take my band off and make myself look. Ooh, I'll put all my makeup back on my little tray, and I'll put it all there, and I'll show you how many things I've used. Not many. I'll comb my hair, and then hopefully Aunty Kath's always got, as you know, probably got a pair of earrings in the drawer, because I never go out without my lippy or my earrings. So I think I look a little bit better than I did. And now these are going out earrings. I wouldn't use these during the day. I'll see if I've got the other one in there. These are my going out ones. Let's see if I've got a pair in here that are safe for hiding my face, Sophia. Mind you, it's probably a better picture without my face. I've got my daytime ones. These blue ones I quite like. See, because you know I like blue. So I'll put my earrings in. And then I'm ready for the day. There we go. And that's my quick makeup routine. Now, if you wanted a longer makeup routine, in the evening, what I would do is I'd wear mascara, and I'd wear a nicer foundation probably, and I'd put a bit more glitter on. I don't wear mascara during the day because I wear my contact lenses, and when I wear contact lenses, if I rub my eyes, all the mascara goes all smudgy, so I tend not to. And then sometimes on top of the pencil I'll put my lipstick. That's just and normally see, I'll follow the pencil line. And there you go. That's me done. Your beautiful Aunty Kath. What do you think, Sophia? Cheap makeup, reasonable foundation, it's good enough. All this is all good enough to give you that glamorous daytime look. Ooh, get me. Next time, my lovely niece, if you'd like my evening look, I will give you that. Bye. Have a good day.